Oh. Okay, there's Bailey and Ashley and Tony and Mama and Duncan. Okay, hi guys. My name's Brittany Howard. I'm doing a narrative speech over my first day of high school. A good quote said by Stephen King. He stated, "High school isn't a very important place. When you're going, you think it's a big deal, but when it's over, nobody really thinks it was great unless you're beard up." Getting ready for the first day of school was probably the most nerve-wracking thing I ever went through at the time, way back when. I get very anxious and I didn't sleep at all. And I also knew the Jonas Brothers CD, the brand new CD, was coming out at midnight, so I had to stay up for that. I was very uncomfortable with going to a larger school. I was used to staying in one general area and not having to walk to different wings of the school. Deciding what to wear was a big deal for me because my favorite movie at the time was Mean Girls, and they always wear pink on Wednesdays. So I was worried everything had to be scheduled. But I didn't want to try too hard, and look ridiculous, but I also didn't want to roll out of bed and just walk to school like I do now. Then at the end of the day, or at the beginning of the day, I found out that the upperclassmen, the part that I was scared about, don't even show up till the second day. Elementary school and middle school were very easy. You knew everybody and you never got lost finding your classes. In elementary school, we generally stayed in the same room and then went out for lunch and music and PE. Then in middle school we had teams, so I at least could stay in the same area. That was nice. But then in middle school, watching all of these movies about high school, you learn that you're going to be late a lot, and you're going to get lost, and there's really big kids, and you're going to get ran over. That is why I didn't get any sleep the night before my first day of school. And after watching Mean Girls, they all were worried about their outfits and when they worn them, and this concerned me very much. I was worried about what to wear for the first day of school because I didn't want to wear pajamas, even though it sounded wonderful at the time. I didn't. And I also worried about buying the CD before all my friends so I could listen to every single song before they did. And I'm very indecisive, so back then, first day of school outfit was way more important than it should have been, and I ended up leaving in a t-shirt, jeans, and Converse. And then, of course, Mom took us to Starbucks. My best friend came with me that day. It was pretty fun. The walk from the car to the front doors of LB West felt like a lifetime. I always knew I was going to go to high school because everybody does, but I didn't realize how fast high school would come. I am not a big fan of change, so it made me very anxious. And when I finally asked my friends why the school was empty, that is when I was informed that the upperclassmen came the second day. So I at least got the rest of the day to find my way to classes without getting ran over. So that was nice. When starting somewhere new, it's very important to know all the facts, like when everybody comes to school. Then the second day finally arrived, and the hallways were insanely crowded. Somebody stepped on my feet and really hurt. But I learned if you follow the big football players just all the way through, you will make it to class in time. That was until I got to my third period biology class, and when that was over, you only get 5 minutes to go to your next class, and my fourth period was band. So I had to go from one end of the school to the other, and I got lost, and I was super late, and once they threatened lunch detention, I figured out a shortcut, so I made it on time. The other worry I had for my first day of school was where to sit at lunch. But I finally found friends, and we're still friends now, so that's good. But getting adjusted to a new place is pretty weird, but well worth it, all of the amazing experiences and friends I made in the process. Looking back now, I realized all my stress was for nothing. None of it was a big deal. But I stayed up all night, I got my Jonas Brothers CD, and I got used to roaming around with giants because at the time I felt I was tall and I was not. But now, a difference, I'm excited to wear sweatpants to school. I don't like to dress up to school. I did have an amazing experience. I wouldn't change a thing, except I probably would have tried to study harder and do my homework.